Hey, this is Min. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to share with you a few things that I've really been liking this July. It's, as usual, the heat of summer, and it's been super hot in Hong Kong. It's been averaging 33 to 35 degrees on a daily basis and ridiculously humid. So things could be a little bit better. But aside from that, I've just been generally trying to stay cool and beat the heat. So, without further ado, let's start with what I've been loving this month. So the first thing that I've really been liking is this Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil. And so what I've really been liking about this is that it's a really lightweight oil and it really helps to keep my hair a lot straighter. And because I think I recently treated my hair, so I actually got it straightened. Usually it's quite frizzy, but now it's actually very tame, and as a result of the treatment, the straightening treatment, it's been a little bit dry at the ends. So I've been putting this hair oil and I just put it at the ends of my hair after I'm done showering and stuff, and it really helps to keep it straight and also keeps the ends, nourished and not looking dry and like twigs. Yeah, it prevents my hair from looking like broomsticks, basically. So that has been really great. The next thing that I've really been liking are these false eyelashes. So these are actually by a brand called Dollywink. Gosh, sorry, I'm not sure if it's focusing very well, and obviously I take great care in my possessions, which is why two of them are squished into one packet and blah blah blah. So it's by this brand called Dollywink. I've only recently started to wear false eyelashes, and I don't wear it on a daily basis, just sometimes during the weekends. But I've really been liking this, actually. They are a little bit tricky to put on. I'm pretty sure that's due to my own incompetence rather than anything to do with the lashes. But they're really great because they are very, very lightweight, and once I have them on, I don't feel it. Like, I literally forget that I'm wearing false eyelashes. The thing that I've really appreciated about false eyelashes is that, unlike mascara, for me, especially in the humidity, nothing stays on my lashes except for a few very select brands, but they tend to be slightly more clumpy side. Whereas for these, once you put them on, you don't need to worry about there being any sort of mascara smudge on your bottom eyelash. And like I said, dimension is 33 to 35 degrees and it's massively humid, so non-smudging is really good. So those are sort of my two beauty favorites this month. So moving on, also kind of like in the very summer theme, it's been these sunglasses. So I got these sunglasses from Topshop, and the reason why I got them was because it was Dragon Boat Festival here in Hong Kong recently. And so my firm actually rented a junk, and I wanted some new sunglasses to wear, and I wanted something relatively cheap, but I don't want to break the bank by getting something super expensive in case they got lost or it's at the sea, at the beach. So I bought this pair from Topshop, and yeah, I've really been loving it. I've been wearing it to the beach a couple times as well, and it just looks really cool, especially with the mirrored frame, so it's very in right now. At least that's what I think. I couldn't say. But yeah, so I've really been loving that too. I also have a couple bags that I've really been loving. So I did a bit of a Charles and Keith shop, and so I bought this really cute bag. Oh, so it's basically a cotton bag, and as you can see, it has this like sloth on it, Mr. Sloth 1030. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. And so I got it from Charles and Keith, and it's really sturdy. It's a really sturdy sort of canvas bag, and it's actually really meaningful as well because I think it's a collaboration between LaSalle and Club Rainbow, and I'm assuming Club Rainbow is a charity, so I think that's just really great. And it's also quite handy because unlike most like canvas bags, this one actually has kind of like a little mini bag at the top, so you can like kind of slot in your phone and stuff, and they don't just kind of all sink to the very, very bottom of it. So this is really great. I really love it, and it was only like 10 Sing dollars, so I think that's quite cheap. And the next thing I have is also from Charles and Keith, and it's another bag. I'm kind of obsessed, and I think ever since they took in that private equity stake from LVMH, I have to say, like, their bag game has definitely been going up. So this is the next thing that I got from Charles and Keith. So you can see it's sort of like a rather large like A4-ish bag, and there's perforations here, so this line is all like slightly larger holes, and this line is like slightly tinier holes, and it has this very nice sort of like clasp opening, which I really like. And it also has sort of like the miniature, ouch, the miniature sort of like pouch in here, so things don't go to the bottom. And it's really cool because you can make it slightly bigger or slightly larger. So I think something like the Dior, I think there's that Dior bag which has something similar. So they put the magnets here, and then if not, then you can fold it in and it looks like this. And it's really nice. And so far it hasn't rained, so I haven't had to test it in that sort of condition. But as far as, aside from that, I thought it was just really nice, like something really light and cheerful for sort of like summer. I just really like it. Yeah, maybe not the most practical, but it wasn't too expensive. I think it was like maybe $70. So I think that's pretty good. So I wear it to work sometimes as well. So the next thing that I've really been liking is this candle. So this was a present from my mom. It's this brand, I think Charles Faris, and she got it for me while she was in London. And you know, I think the reason why she got it, well, she told me, was because it's by appointment of Her Majesty the Queen. So I think apparently the Queen uses these candles, and I have to say, like, I am very, very impressed. So this is what the candle actually looks like. Nothing particularly spectacular, but I have to say that it is really good because I've been burning it a lot, and it burns really slowly. So I've burnt it like pretty much every night, and you see there's still like more than half of the candle left, which is really good, and it burns very evenly, so each layer. So I have to say, like, I've tried like Diptyque and Jo Malone as well, and I find that this somehow seems to last longer. I don't know how much it costs, so maybe it's like a gajillion dollars and that's why it lasts so much longer, but at any rate, I really like it. And this fragrance is really nice. It's mimosas, bergamot, and British honey, sweet elixir number 2. So yeah, definitely loving this. So onto food, what I've really been liking and what's been causing like not great skin has been this Marks and Spencer salt and vinegar chiplets. They're just like the perfect amount of like saltiness and vinegarness, and the chiplets is really cool because they basically sort of like dissolve in your mouth, and that's really nice. They do a bunch of other flavors as well, but I've been really obsessing over this one, and yeah, it's definitely caused a few pimples here and there. So yeah. And for the last thing that I've really been loving this month, but I don't have a thing to show for it, is Gilmore Girls. Because if you're sort of like an 80s kid, you probably watched Gilmore Girls when you were growing up, and you were probably obsessed with like Rory, Dean, Jess, Yale, um, Huntsberger, and like everything. And so yeah, so I've basically been rewatching like season 1, and now I'm rewatching season 2. And that's because in November Netflix is going to come up with sort of like a new a couple of four new episodes, I think, of Gilmore Girls. So I'm really looking forward to it, and it's gonna be directed by ASP as well. So yeah, I think it should be really good. So I've been really obsessed about that, and yeah, I've been watching it whenever I have a chance. So those are my July favorites. Hopefully that's semi-interesting, I don't know. But let me know if you have any comments, and let me know what you guys like this month of July. I think probably the next video I'll do will be sort of like a mini Sephora haul, because I bought a few things off the Sephora website from Singapore, and they should be arriving soon. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will upload that when it happens. And yeah, let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to watch or know or find out about Hong Kong, or, you know, blah blah blah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye guys!